A blessed day to you, all my sports to the bone people. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope everybody is doing okay. Hope you're all enjoying this beautiful Friday evening. Yes, my people, jumping straight into the weekend. And I hope you guys are taking a little seat, relaxing and putting your feet up. So in this one, we're going to be talking some cricket. Going to be taking a look at a Super 50 game that was played earlier today. We saw Barbados Pride going up against Leeward Islands Hurricanes. So I will go through the scorecard for that game. We're also going to be taking a look at what Motie had to say after his impressive performance against England yesterday. So just give a listen here until the end and let me know what you all think in the comment section. Also, if you are listening and you have not yet subscribed, please remember to subscribe to the channel. That is how you help us out over here. Remember how we do it over here. We come and put out the information and cut. This is not a platform that I stay and ask for stuff and ask for this, ask for that. My only request, or my only ask is for you to hit that subscribe button so that YouTube can continue to up the thing in the YouTube algorithm. Alright? So let's get straight into this Barbados Pride versus Leeward Islands Hurricanes game. And then we'll look at Motie. So Barbados Pride, they were able to secure a 3-wicket victory over the Leeward Islands Hurricanes. Luckily for the West Indies supporters, we saw 2 centuries. Yes, Justin Greaves getting another century. Right, back-to-back centuries for Justin Greaves. We also saw another century. I think Kevin Wickham. Kevin Wickham getting a masterful century there, my viewers and subscribers, for Barbados. And it was in a winning effort. It was in a winning effort. So good to see there. Now, let me just go through the scorecard real quick. The Leeward Islands Hurricanes, they batted first. And they scored 284 for 5 of their allotted 50 overs. Yes, 284 for 5. And they actually had a very impressive opening partnership. Yes, Mikel Louis, he made 55 from 80 with 5 fours and 2 sixes, strike rate of 69. Justin Greaves, he was solid as a rock. Sizzler would say solid as a rock. They just can't stop us now. 112 off 131. So he's really and truly pricking at the selectors, letting them know that I did some work, the last time. Got into the squad, play one game, and then, I basically got injured and, other players came in. So he's looking to get himself back into the mix of things. We also saw Chesney getting 52 from 48. He had 6 fours and 2 sixes, strike rate of 108. So the top order there not doing too bad at all. At least the first 3 batsmen for the Leeward Islands team not doing too bad. Jamar Hamilton, he made 6. Kofi James made 34 from 17 with 3 sixes and 1 4. We saw Jeremiah Louis chipping in with 13 from 11, while Captain Rakim Cornwall, who came in down the order, he was left not out on 7, having faced 5 deliveries. So just to let you know, they lost the first wicket after putting on 134. Yes, so 134 for 1. Then from there all the way up to 208 for 2. And then 220 for 3, 237 for 4, and 262 for 5. And, that's the last wicket they lost. And they were able to get it up to 284 for 5 from their 50 overs. Now, let us take a look at the bowling for Barbados. The chief wicket takers there, we saw Jamel Warrican, the spinning machine, getting 4 for 43. While Naeem Young picked up 1 for 57. We had overs from Kyle Mears, Dominic Drakes, Kemar Smith, and a couple others, but they were not amongst the wickets. So that's basically how it went there with that side. Now, when it was time for Barbados Pride to bat, they lost their first 3 wickets quite cheaply. the two openers, Linico, he made 4. Richards, Demetrius Richards, he didn't score. He faced 2 deliveries before he was removed by Thomas. You understand? Zachary McCaskey, he made 28 from 38 deliveries with 4 fours. Now, the batting came in the middle with Kevin Wickham and captain Kyle Mears chipping in extremely well. Match winning knocks, you can say. Kevin Wickham, he scored 118 off 103 deliveries, 11 fours and 3 sixes. He was going at a strike rate of 115. Captain Kyle Mears made 58 from 72 with 4 sixes and 2 fours to his name, going at a strike rate of 81. Kemar Smith, he made 19. Naeem Young made 20. Warwickon made 11. And, he retired not out hurt. Dominic Drakes was left not out on 11, while Matthew Jones was left not out without scoring. Now, they lost the first wicket, 9 for 1. And then 10 for 2, 49 for 3, 74 for 4. So as you can see, very poor start. And from 74 for 4, they got it up to 105 for 5, then 168 for 6. And from there, they went up to 240 for 7. And then up to 201 for 8, 277 for 9. And then they were able to get up. They were able to, well, not 277 for 9. Let me see. Yeah, I think they're giving us some wrong information here. Anyways, 240 for 7 is what I'm seeing here. And then they got up to 285 for 7 of 49.4 overs. So 285 for 7 of 49.4 overs. I'm actually taking this from the West Indies website, so I'm not too sure why they are saying it moved from 168 for 6 to 240 for 7 to 201 for 8, 277 for 9. I guess because we had the player retiring out. That's why they had that. Anyways, so 285 for 7 is where they ended, winning the game there by 3 wickets. But yeah, that's basically how it went there. In terms of the bowling for the Leeward Islands team, we saw Jeremiah Louis picking up 2 for 57 from his 8 overs. O'Shane Thomas had 2 for 35 from his 6. While a couple of other guys, Durham, James, Cornwall, they picked up a wicket apiece to finish off that game. So congratulations to the Barbados Pride. Leeward Islands putting in some good work, but unable to really finish it off. So that is how that went. All right, just before we go, let me just give you some information here. I was listening to Goodikish Motie's interview last night after the game, and he was talking about the conditions that he had to bowl in. He was saying that the conditions coming out of Sri Lanka, the conditions in Sri Lanka, the ball was spinning a whole lot. But coming home, the ball wasn't spinning much. So it was just all about adapting quickly, making sure that he was working with what was on offer. And, he was basically saying that the ball wasn't turning much. So it was just all about keeping it straight and bowling the right lengths, making sure that he's varying his pace as well. That is something that is very good about Motie, very deceptive to batsmen, he varies his pace really well. So he said that was it. He also spoke about Raston Chase, saying that Raston Chase, the way how Chase was bowling, it really helped him, helped him to keep the pressure on, and as a result of that, he was able to pick up wickets. He was also saying that in training the day before, they were working on how to utilize the conditions. And as a result of that, he understood that he shouldn't be bowling too fast. He had to slow it down in order to be effective. So, that was what Motie had to say after picking up 4 wickets against England. So, yeah, that is pretty much it for this one, my viewers and subscribers. As I am recording this, there's another Super 50 game going on, but we will leave that recap for tomorrow. Trinidad and Tobago going up against Windward Islands Volcanoes. Trinidad and Tobago basically closing in on victory but we will do that recap after the game. Big up.